That was an interruption. The devil was trying to interrupt me. But I'm going to continue. So the Lord was like, when you pray, when you're going to ask, because I feel like the Lord was like telling me, like, ask what you want. Like the way Solomon had been told by God, like, ask what you want, I'll give it to you. And I was like, oh, well, let me ask what I want. And and I was gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna say wisdom and wealth, or wealth and wisdom. I was just gonna do that human tendency that we tend to do when we like think we're really smart. And I'm like, I'm gonna say that during prayer. And God is like, no, don't do that. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll stick to wisdom. Eventually, wisdom will lead me to wealth. And God's like, no. And I'm like, what do you want me to say then? He's like, say that what I have for you will come to pass. Or how harder would I put this word? He said, ask for what I have for you. That was what the Lord said to me. That was what the Holy Spirit said to me. The Holy Spirit said to me, ask me what I have for you. Tell me to give you what I have for you. Tell me to give you what I know that you can handle. Not what you think you can handle. Because lately I've been obsessed about wealth. Ooh, I want that good money. I want it. But honestly, there's this kind of like dawning that comes upon me sometimes when I just realize, like, oh, the will of God is better than any will. So that's the first thing that I have to say to you. When the Holy Spirit puts something upon your mouth, don't even wait till you get into that prayer closet or that prayer corner or that prayer moment. Say it at the moment. And I am saying it right now in Jesus' mighty name, that what the Lord has for me will be for me. Whatever the Lord has designed for me is what I will get, not what I think I deserve. Not what I think I deserved, not what I think I deserve. No. Not what I think I can handle. No. What the Lord has for me is what will be for me. I'm sorry, I can express myself better than this, but you already get what I'm saying. So number two is concerning a little bit to the reason why this video was ever even up, because like I did not have in plan that tonight I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, but here I am. So this should be a confirmation for you. The next thing that I have to tell you is that you are just this close. You are just this close to getting. Oh, I'm on my knees. You are just this close to getting there, to your destination, to your promised land. You are just this close. You just have to have this little trust in God, because I was on my ride, because I live in Africa, and well, I live in Benin, so we have to take a ride. We have to take a bike home as a ride. And I was on my ride, and I had a lot of luggages with me. Like, I had a lot of loads to go home with, and I was so uncomfortable. But my ride was so kind. It was trying to get me, like, comfortable. Like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Are you okay? But I was still not comfortable, because I was I refused that. I did not want to sit. I did not want to come close to the edge of the bike, because I was so scared to fall. I didn't want to fall. But I was so uncomfortable. My legs were hurting me. Even when my ride was trying to make a lot of adjustment for me, still didn't work out. And I was like, I'm gonna put up with it till I get home. But we're halfway home. This is so holy. This is so beautiful. We're halfway home, and I just start feeling this pain. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna shift to the edge, and I put my luggage in between my legs, and I shift to the edge, and I heard the Holy Spirit say, "There you go. Why are you so scared? Then you got me. Why are you scared when you've got God?" He said, "There you go. Aren't you comfortable now? You just gotta." I heard the Holy Spirit say that you just gotta have this little trust in me for everything to fall into place. So I don't know who this is for, but I know this is for everybody. I know this is for everybody that comes across this video. This is not any kind of confirmation or whatever. This is like what you should know. What you should know. Although it could be a confirmation. But you are just this close to getting to your destination. And getting this close, You gotta have trust in God to get this close. Look how fast my thumbs get there. Look how fast. That's how close you are to your success, to your promised land. You just gotta have this amount of trust in God for you to get to your promised land. I heard the Holy Spirit say that to me because as I shifted to the edge, we ended up when I shifted to the edge was actually when we started was when we entered bumpy roads. When I shifted to the edge and got comfortable was when we got to bumpy roads. Until I got home, I did not fall down. I did not even shake. Okay, I shake because I'm on a bike. But I did not fall down, guys. I did not fall down. And I heard the Holy Spirit say that this is what you gotta, this is the little amount of trust, that little shift that you made to the edge. This is what you gotta, that is the amount of trust. That is how close you are to getting to your success. And it's obedience. It's all about obedience. Putting up this video on YouTube is obedience. I was not ready for this, but I don't know where I got the courage, and I know it was not for me to start this channel, but I know it was from the Lord. It was from the Lord. It was from the Lord. And I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord. Lord, thank you so much. Jesus, thank you so much. I am so grateful to you. I am so grateful to you. You give me courage that I don't know where to find. Because I know me, I'm a coward. I'm a coward. I can't face my fears. But every time, God always has me facing my fears. I don't know how this is happening. But you gotta listen. You gotta listen to God. You gotta obey that little instruction. To you might be such a silly instruction, but to God, that is the next step for you to take. That is the step for you to take. So you don't go taking that step over for like 30 years later. That is how much you gotta obey God. That is how little you gotta put in the effort. That is because the effort is not much. We just gotta trust God, and that's just what I have to say. We'll figure out the rest later about putting up a name for my channel. All that we'll figure that out later. But this just had to go. This just had to go. This just had to go.